Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Your Football Show. I'm here with the man. Aston Villa have scored! Aston Villa have scored!
Yes.
I've missed it! Aston Villa have scored! I've just turned the live stream on, and Aston Villa have scored. John McGinn.
What's just happened?
Tyrone Mings over the top.
It's Route 1.
Watkins. Oh my God! Can you believe this, mate?
What is going on? It's 1-0. It's 1-0 to the Villa.
Oh, no way! John McGinn makes it 1-0 after like 30 seconds, guys. Watkins squares it. Mistake from John Stones. Through Diaz's legs. John McGinn. Easy finish in the end. What's going off, Oscar?
Blimey. That's your Super League there, mate. That's your Super League right
exactly.
there, mate.
Exactly,
blimey.
Exactly.
Villa 1 up. A City going to bottle the title. A City going to bottle the title. It's still 8 points, but they're on a terrible run, City.
They are, mate, yeah.
They are in a shocking run, but...
Ever seen Leeds put them in the bin, mate? Leeds put them in the bin.
I know. We've ended them.
Yeah. Definitely have done just that. Oh, wow. I can't believe that.
What's going on?
1 minute in and McGinn scored for Villa. Crazy.
Flipping heck. Unreal stuff.
Unreal, mate. Unreal. Like you say, it's another victory for the lesser elite clubs, isn't it, mate?
For the small clubs. For the small
clubs.
The little clubs.
For the minnows. The minnows.
I know.
How are you doing then, mate? After obviously seeing the crumble yesterday of the Super League.
It's lovely. It's lovely stuff, mate. It's I think, look, it's got to be dead in the water now, surely, or certainly for the time being. You think? I mean, when you lose that many teams from it, it was one of them. As soon as one went, they're all going to kind of go. They're all going to kind of follow suit and say, "Oh, hang on a minute, we can't do it without them. We'll go as well." And that's what's kind of happened. Obviously, a couple of big name players spoke out against it.
Yeah.
And I think the pressure just told in the end. I think the pressure told. I think obviously the fan protest helps. And I think it's a massive victory for football, really. It shows that,
it is, isn't it?
That because sometimes when teams protest and that, like, when fans protest, people like the critics say, "Why are they bothering? Why are they bothering? Why bother?" That's why you bother, because it does make a difference. Now, look, I mean, some of the apologies, the attempted apologies have been like, oh my word! Like, have you read some of the statements though, like Liverpool and Scum and that, what Henry, they've actually said?
Like, I genuinely, Oscar, have been tweeting out like Kroenke out, FSG out. I've been tweeting, like Glazers out. And normally I wouldn't give two shits about that stuff, but after what happened, it's been, look at this, fewest points dropped when leading at home. Aston Villa 0. Aston Villa 0. When they have gone in front at home, like they did against, it was at Ellen Road, wasn't it? Was it at Ellen Road when they beat us?
Yeah, Ellen Road they beat us.
We beat them 3-0 there, didn't we? Sorry. But it was nice to see Leeds United in that list as well. We've only dropped 3 points when scoring first at home. So you might get good odds on a Villa seeing this through, to be fair.
Well, it's perfect for the actual entertainment value that Villa score first here. I think it makes it a much better game now as a result. I think obviously Villa, they're sitting in now, aren't they, a bit?
Watkins has done well. Out wide, Traore up against Zinchenko. Matty Cash busting a gut to get round the other side. He's got it as well. Cross in. Headed by Stones. Kept it alive. Douglas. Oh.
They're playing well, Villa.
Yeah, they are, mate. They're definitely playing well, mate. That's for sure.
I mean, just like City's still gone pretty strong. You know, you look at the players out there. It's not like they put all the minnows out there or their second team. There's enough quality there to do a Villa, really. But
definitely. Foden, Jesus, Mahrez, Gundogan, Rodri, Silva. They've got a very, very strong.
There's enough there to win. I still think you look at City. probably still going to win this game, but it's going to make it a better game. There's no doubt about that at all. But yeah, it's a victory for the fans. I mean, some of the apologies. I mean, the Liverpool one where it's saying like we consulted our various stakeholders and that one, and we decided that for the time being, we're not going to run this project in operation. Or it was absolutely madness. Some of the things. And the Italian clubs were even worse. What they were saying, that. Basically saying that the English clubs have bottled it, kind of thing, and just it was fucking mad, mate. It's mad.
It is, mate. It's been mental. It's been mental. Like, have you seen as well? It's horrible seeing Dean Smith and John Terry celebrating there.
Yes, it is.
Matty Cash, great run from Matty Cash. Traore started well down this right hand side. Traore's in the box effort. Phil Foden to carry it out. Have you seen Jamie Redknapp's been recorded?
No, not seen anything about this. Jamie Redknapp.
Oh, wait till you listen to this.
What's he done?
Wait till you this. Hang on. So he's been obviously recorded at Sky. I'll play it to you. Are you ready? Someone secretly recorded him on WhatsApp.
I heard it was based on where they were in the league in terms of when they sacked him. So if Spurs sacked him when he was in the top 4, I think he got 30. If they sacked him when he was in the top 6, he got a different amount. And the fact they're sacking him when he's not in the top 6 takes that down to like 4 or 5, even less than that million. So that's why Daniel's done it now, rather than wait. I mean, I don't get why he's done it during the cup final on Sunday, but they are fucking clowns there.
How much that?
Blimey.
I know.
The timing was weird. Was weird. But Spurs did actually win a game, mate. They actually won a game of football.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, let's not talk. Well, it was a last-minute penalty, wasn't it? They actually won.
But obviously, they've probably looked at that tie, right, and he's thought, well, if he wins me the cup, there's a chance. Although it's a slim chance, there's a chance he could. And obviously, with them winning today, and I know Mourinho probably would have got a result against Southampton, maybe. Yeah. That's put them back in 5th. So then that, again, it comes down to that money, doesn't it? Obviously, they'd have been in top 6, so therefore, they've done it on the cheap, basically. That's what they've done.
No, exactly. I mean, you look at it and you say, for me as well, I think part of it, Levy's hoping for that new manager bounce. Because you look at Mourinho, the players aren't happy, are they? I mean, you're hearing all sorts of different bits and pieces. Your Sons and Kanes, they're fiercely loyal, but all the other players in that team, you just wouldn't trust them, would you? They're just they're not the easiest players to work with, I'd imagine. But he's probably hoping for that new manager bounce just to win the cup, and maybe.
You think though, Ryan Mason, they struggled today. I don't think they were good against Southampton.
Today. Oh yeah, I don't think he's going to give Mason the job full time. I just think he's hoping. They're that desperate, Spurs, to win a trophy. They'll do anything. They'll do absolutely anything to win that trophy. Mm-hmm. And they've obviously think changing Mourinho, bringing him out now, it gives them a better chance. But again, I don't think you can say Spurs. You can't pick too much out of Spurs beating Southampton. Southampton, earlier in the season, you could say that's a really good win. But Southampton, at the minute, they're not great,
they're bottom of the form table since Christmas, the 20th.
They're in a relegation battle next season. They're probably doing similar to what Sheffield United and West Brom have done for me. If they don't do anything drastic, I mean, they're just not great. They're not very good at...
And I think, do you think that Danny Ings will go in the summer as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll probably look at it.
Yeah.
I think he's... What is he now, 29, 30, Danny Ings? He's probably got ambitions elsewhere, hasn't he? But I mean, there's that crazy one about him going to City, but I think City need better than Danny Ings, if I'm being honest.
I hope Haaland comes. I want him to come to the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing, isn't it? Can we get Haaland or an Mbappe into this league? And that's what gives it the next big boost. But it'd be interesting, I mean, how these clubs deal with each other. PSG were outside of the group, as were Bayern, as were Dortmund. Will they do business now with them clubs?
Yeah, exactly. You just don't know, do you?
I mean, you look at it like someone like an Mbappe. Madrid have got, Madrid will look at Mbappe and say, right, we need to go and get him. But will they want to put 200 million in PSG's
I would
back
never,
pocket?
ever want to do business with that cretin of a man that is Florentino Perez. I cannot stand that man, Oscar. Like, what
that
a
interview,
horrible...
mate. That interview.
Oh...
He's we're going to shorten the games
when he was
to 80
on about
minutes.
changing the length of games.
Yeah, 80 minutes. I tell you what they'll do as well. They'll probably he wants to cut it into 4 sections like they do NFL. He just wants to Americanise the sport, and it's just not on. It's just not on. And the way he went about it, saying that those numbers he came up with as well, like 44% of fans don't watch football, and that, like thinking, come on, mate. Come on,
it's
mate.
Crazy, isn't it?
He's just an old man. He's just an elderly old man who's just basically just wants to make a name for himself. I mean, why the 12 clubs thought, I tell you what, we'll put him in charge. I'm thinking, bear in mind, Real Madrid are £900 million in debt and Barca are £1 billion in debt, and they're putting this guy in charge of it, who's got £900 million in debt. I'm thinking, what? You know what I mean? That's the madness of it. And you got this Juve owner who's going that, okay, it's probably done for now. We're going to have to get some other clubs involved here. And they're just...
Yeah,
they've
clueless, man.
Him, they just dropped a complete and utter bollock, haven't they? Let's be honest. They've underestimated the fan. They've underestimated the media, I think. A lot of media pressure. I mean, Sky, look, you know as well as I do that Sky, they wanted to put an end to this as soon as possible. Because, BT, Sky, they're done if something like that goes through,
BT and Sky...
They'll have their own streaming service, these lot.
Like Sky, not even just from sport, they'd probably struggle to do the whole package. Like the amount of money they would lose if they lost football would be astronomical, man.
And the thing is, though, I think it was Lawrence McKenna who made the point from the kickoff.
He was brilliant, by the way.
It's true, though. Yeah. It's not just them who's bad. Like they're all bad. They're all bad.
Yeah.
We got like there's certain people trying to paint themselves as saints in this whole thing, but you're thinking, hang on a minute. You know what I mean? Hang on a minute. You know, and it's all just a joke, isn't it? Really? I mean, 20 years ago, this never even gets talked about, does it?
No.
And, the thing is, though, it won't go away. They'll probably try something else now, but we're all vigilant.
What do you think? Because I've spoken about what do you think they should do as a sanction, Oscar? Like, what do you think they will be punished? And if they are, what do you think they should do?
Well, there's this argument, isn't there, that that if you were going to give them a points deduction, it's punishing the players and the managers. But it was like that when Leeds got points deductions.
Exactly, Wigan last season.
Wigan as well. I don't really buy that too much. I think the way you hurt these teams is point deductions or ban them for the next season's Champions League. Say, okay, Real Madrid, Barcelona, you've left. You now have to earn your place back in it. We're not letting you in next season. That's what you've got to do. Because if you don't put a punishment in place, they'll try again. They'll try and find another bargaining chip. They'll think, okay, they're not going to do anything. We'll try and get something else together. They tried to rip off the whole everyone. They tried to just rip everyone off. Mm-hmm. It was, but it's just madness, really. That I can't believe how quickly though it got dissolved.
I know.
I
was genuinely worried, bro, that it was going to go ahead at one point. I was like, I can't believe it. And then you just knew as soon as, because we know how we feel about Chelsea, but seeing their fans doing what they did, I was like, yes, man.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all.
No.
But fair play. It was,
Chance. Diaz, he's trying to...
I saw a tweet saying that Florentino Perez, Agnelli, and all these people have put together a plan for like 10 plus years and invested billions in it, and it's all gone because Fogdad's chanting outside Stamford Bridge.
I've seen it, yeah.
Billions of pounds to come into this.
Started a chant about Perez or something, weren't it? It was brilliant, man.
But you see Petr Cech as well. He was He was.
I thought he did well. He was saying to him like, just give us time. Don't worry about it. Sit tight. You know, it was good though.
This thing about Roman would never do this to the fans, and thinking, you know, you've seen this. I think it was it Matt Law? I think it was who doesn't like us anyway, or Bielsa. No. He said plenty.
He said we should have had a points deduction for Spygate, by the way.
Exactly. So there you go. There should be a points deduction at the very least. I think
because
City.
Money's not enough. Money's nothing to these guys. I know they live and die by money. They love it, as is the case when they tried to set it up. But for them, whatever fine, it'll be nothing. It'll be a drop in the ocean. So the only way you hurt them, like you said, is points deduction, which will mean Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea might not even get European football. You know,
points deduction, transfer ban, transfer embargo. Anything like that, really. One of those two, I think, hurts the teams the most.
Do you think they will?
No.
No, I don't either.
I'm sorry to say, I don't think they will.
No, I don't either.
It's because you look at it. I mean, say if they did take off 10 points off City, Scum, I think Leicester would be in the title race then.
Yeah. And like West Ham would be definitely getting top four, and
that's the thing. And the
Leeds would be on for that European tour.
I just think they'll bottle it. That's the thing, mate. I just think they'll bottle it. That's the thing, isn't it? It's. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm genuinely wrong, but I think it should be a 10 points deduction at least.
Yeah, I just don't think they will, man.
They won't. I mean, look, City
and UEFA are never going to ban them out of Europe now they're back.
No, they're not.
They'll say because they made the right decision. Because imagine the money UEFA would lose if all them clubs were knocked out, like it didn't come in next year. And that's what it all boils down to for everyone. It's all fucking money. Gundogan chance on the edge of the box, Mings.
Ooh. But you look at it and you say, City last season got banned technically out of the Champions League. And they just reinstated them within like 2 weeks. They had this, when they had this big financial fair play, I think it was. PSG the same. They've been taking the piss for years, them two. But they've been taking the piss for years in terms of financial fair play. It's a nonsense. If you're a big club, if this was Leeds, imagine if Leeds, Villa, West Ham decided
Newcastle as well, because they'd be
Imagine if they all formed their own league or something like that, or cup competition. Chucked out the league.
Yeah, definitely.
They'd probably have to go back into non-league and start again.
Yeah. Is my picture all right?
It's a little bit fuzzy.
Oh, is it? Someone's just sent you pictures. Is that better?
No, you're still a bit fuzzy, mate. You're still a bit fuzzy.
The Just Joe football show and his screen's gone. 1 sec.
I really just noticed that.
I'm gonna just.
Oh! Here we go. It's now the only Oscar channel. But anyway, guys, we are watching this City game. City struggling here, 1-0 down to the Villa. With 18 minutes in, 65 you in. Smash that like button for Mr. Wayman and the subscribe button because you're up to, is it 1.4k now, mate?
Yeah, I'm growing slowly but surely, mate. Slowly but surely. Am I back?
Yeah, you're still fuzzy though.
Oh, really?
It's still fuzzy for me.
Let's have a look. I'm going to have to jump on old YouTube and have a look just to see how bad it is. Sorry about this.
It's not a problem. City, struggling. But,
not that bad, am I? It's only a little bit fuzzy, is it? No, it's all over shop.
It's all right. It's all right now. Seems all right to me now, to be fair.
Oh, it's a joke.
Yeah, it seems all right now, to be honest, mate.
Is it back?
Yeah, that sounds.
Oh, good. We're back. That's good to see. I was just looking. Low bit rate, whatever that means. Low bit rate. I don't know. Smashing the subs, road to 10k. That's the aim. That's the aim. Just make it happen. Emilio Martinez, most clean sheets in a Premier League season, 14, mate, up there with Brad Friedel. He needs 2 more to break the record. Do you think he'll do it?
Yeah, I think he's got a good chance. Villa are pretty solid at the back, aren't they, to be fair? He's been superb, by the way, Martinez. He's probably, I think, along with Meslier, Edison, and that lot, he's probably been, I can make a case for him being probably the best goalkeeper in the league so far.
Yeah. He's better than Bert Leno.
Oh, yeah. That was a mistake, wasn't it? What a catastrophe that was from Arsenal deciding to get rid of him. I cannot understand that at all. There was something about he wasn't good enough with his feet. So it's, again, Arsenal, they really aren't beggars, are they, Arsenal? I mean, they really can afford to just chuck a goalkeeper away because he's not good enough with his feet. I mean, where are they, Arsenal again? 9th. And they're moaning about a goalkeeper not being good enough with his feet. Why don't you try actually signing real footballers then, if you're going to moan about that? But Arsenal and Tottenham, though, they're the ones that annoy me because they're both awful. Let's be honest, they're both awful, and they thought they had a chance of just hitting the jackpot for 23 years or whatever it was, the contracts. Because honestly, Arsenal, they had the cheek to even join that when where are they? 9th in the table. Tottenham haven't won anything since 1961, and they're joining. Don't get me started, mate. Don't get me started. Absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Them two clubs, but I don't know. The thing is,
City have scored.
they have after that big run. They have scored.
We're too busy chatting, and Man City have scored. It's Root 1-1. Zinchenko headed back to Foden. Great ball from Foden into Mahrez. Yeah. Mahrez to Gundogan, cut back Foden. Nice. Big game player. What
Foden
a ball.
Foden again.
Yeah.
He's absolutely unreal. He's absolutely unreal, is Foden. I mean, and that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Obviously, next week's the PSG City game, isn't it? It'd be interesting, him versus Mbappe and Neymar. Can he shine in that kind of game? And that's the ultimate test for him now. He's a definite start for England at the Euros, isn't he, mate?
Oh, yeah, 100%, mate. He's got to, surely.
He's got to be the first name in that team sheet for me. I mean, obviously Sterling, Rashford and all this lot, but he's an informed man.
Sterling's had a poor season, bro.
Sterling's not played well for a while. I still think Sterling's a quality player, but I think Foden right now is probably the one you're looking at. And it's one of the others. Sterling, Rashford, Sancho. It's one of them. No way you drop Foden for the likes of Sterling and Sancho at this moment in time. No doubt about it. But just buzzing to see a young Englishman doing well, and I'm glad he's not being. Imagine him having to play in the Super League and all this lot, and it's just like all the talent you actually lose from doing that. It's a great goal, though.
Do you know what? Like, someone thinks I'm daft here. So Mickey looks. So someone's put, Joe, you didn't let me get you. I got Mickey cracked up, right? Because he's coming to the chat saying, evening, guys. How do I subscribe, right? And I know it's not him because Lewis is live now, right? And Mickey's live with him. So Mickey can't be there. So
it's Rob. It's Rob, isn't it?
That's why I missed the goal, because I was too busy on Lewis's chat typing saying, evening, lads.
Oh, dearie me. Who is pretending to be Mickey Kerr on YouTube?
Yeah, someone's trying to tweet. Oh, it's class. I don't know if Lewis will flash my comments. It's nice to see Lewis getting in on the live game, innit? All you people, by the way, you better not just leave now.
They're promoting the other stream.
Rob's also there. It'd be interesting to see. I wonder if they can see the live chat. That's quite funny, actually, to be fair. We've seen chats between Jack Grealish and Gareth Southgate before kickoff. Do you think? Look who it was. It was lad to Leeds. Unless that's someone pretending to be lad to Leeds. It probably is fucking someone pretending to be lad to Leeds. setting up account.
Wait, what? Why are people doing that?
I don't know. It might not be.
The world's just gone mad, mate. The world has just gone mad. That's what I'm saying. The last couple of days, it's just like
it sure has, mate.
What's going on? What's going on?
It's nice to see Charlie here because Charlie made the mistake of saying it's Oscar's debut tonight, and I was like, well, that's not actually true. So he's obviously not been watching.
He's not been watching. He's not been watching.
Charlie, no, he's not been watching. It's not on, is it, mate? It's not on.
It's not on. Not on, mate. Not on at all. But you say about Grealish and Southgate chatting?
Yeah, they were having a little chat beforehand. So, what you thinking? Does Grealish make the lineup? Make the England squad?
He's got to make the squad. I think he's got to make the squad. Even as a Leeds fan, I've got to say he's got to make the squad, hasn't he? In terms of on form and that lot, you even if you don't play him out wide or start him, he's got to be there.
Mahrez,
chance.
Mahrez. Oh, it's on ball. That's on ball.
Is it going to?
I mean, on balled it
again. Not on like Tyrone Mings. That is it.
I've been having a look at that.
I think it will be.
Look at this. Am I being harsh? Has he just fallen on the ball?
No, it's Tyrone Mings. It's Tyrone Mings. Give the penalty. Give the penalty.
Love that from Lewis. He's joined the chat. Unless that's not Lewis. This is what I mean.
It might not be.
I don't even know if that is Lewis now. I don't even know if that is Lewis.
I think it is. It's got the laughing emojis. That is Lewis. That is Lewis.
Oh, I love it.
Unless this guy's been, or whoever it is, has been really studying how Lewis messages in the chat.
Oh, look, he's on here. Look, he's put... Listen.
Wait, what? Oh, really? Are you live? We're not doing it.
Listen.
George, I know, because I just felt haunted. Wait, what? Oh, really? Are you live? I thought I was on it. I thought Mickey's on live. I thought, am I doing a gig or something? What's going on here? So there'll be the Mickey Maker will be commenting on his live now. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Mickey is everywhere.
Mickey.
Trouble this
Mate,
it's all saying again until he drops an N-bomb.
Oh God, yes, I love it. Right, okay. Great stuff. We're missing all sorts of this game. I brought Oscar on for some expert analysis, and we've not even discussed the game. Are you still there, Oscar?
I'm still here. Mate.
You're still there.
Mickey's causing havoc, mate. Mickey's causing absolute havoc as always.
Yeah, it must be. It is lad to Leeds. It is good stuff. Well, guys, if you want to go over, I understand it. Please don't leave, though.
Tell you what, though, you see that Walker challenge a minute ago?
No, I missed it. Shocker.
Walker's a bit lucky there not to. Troy always clipped one over the top.
Yeah,
Walker's just took out. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe Ramsey's looking for it, but Walker doesn't know a lot about that. He's got caught wrong sides. Could have been sending off that because he's like last man kind of thing, but got away with that.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I'll have to.
They're still well in this, Villa. They're well in this game.
Yeah. Obviously, it's the clean sheet that we spoke about. That's gone, and the fact that. I think this might be the game that Villa lose points from going in front first against a team because City look like they're up for it now. Here's Phil Foden again through to Jesus. Give it him back. Chance Mahrez. Get you challenging Mahrez, you soft. It's true though, bro. He backed out with that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, they're at it again. He is Bernardo Silva. He's had to go back. Diaz. So, mate, Friday as well, we've got Terry from the Terrace. Coming on for the Manchester United Watchalong.
Preview? Oppo preview.
Yeah, not for the watch along. Sorry, my head's up the arse.
He can come on the watch along if he wants. But imagine the banter there between Terry and that lot.
Yeah, Chris has come on and says, check your phone. And apparently Ignali has now come out and blamed Brexit for the Super League stuff. He's probably saying it's all the English's fault. They voted for Brexit. They don't want...
They don't want to mix with the European leagues. They don't want to mix. They don't want to mix in that lot.
Yeah.
What an absolute...
Victor Orta is now in the house. He says, who would you like me to buy? Who would be your ideal signing, Oscar?
Phil Foden, mate, if you can.
Yeah.
Rhiannon's
in the house as well.
I think it's Rodrigo de Paul. Superb job, by the way, Rhiannon did on the Leeds last night. Hosted anyway. Did a brilliant job. Check that out, guys.
Yeah.
But, it's got to be a number 10 for me, or a number 8, or someone in that middle of the park to go alongside Dallas.
Yeah.
I think you saw in that Liverpool game, I think Tyler wasn't quite at that level, if I'm being totally honest. Again, not like me to go against Tyler, but I'm saying Rodrigo de Paul. Get him in the door. Get him in that door, Victor.
We're getting loads of chats here. Mickey sent us. So there must be some shit going down.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
Almost 100 people in here, though. 100 people in now.
Yeah, they're obviously being told to come across. This is definitely Lad and Dad again. He says, I assume Phil Foden will be around 100 million. I can get Joe Statman Phil because he was the one who sent Phil our way. So Rhiannon and Lucy did a cracking job. Mickey P's Wi-Fi's here apparently.
Mickey P's Wi-Fi.
That's the kind of stuff we see when we get hammered by the bots, when they like say Thogden centres.
It's Lad and Dad.
Yeah.
It's Lad and Dad after all this time.
They are the bots. Mickey said we should
remember
send
the frogs thing, the frog emojis.
Oh mate, we were petrified, weren't we?
It was terrible. I've seen frogs for a week in my sleep. It was like 40 things coming in, like just frogs, and that. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Chris said Lewis told everyone to come over saying it. Right, okay. What should we say back? What should we get people to say back? We need to think of something witty. Someone's brought the fogs back to life. That's it. Go over to Lewis's stream and spam the chat with frogs. Oh, they've ended the stream. Oh, that's a nightmare. That's a shame.
Now we're going to get the frogs. When something backfires.
Wounded.
Oh, but the next stream, put frogs on the next stream.
Yeah. Love to see it. Matt Tigers.
Anyway, the game. I forgot about
the game. Yeah, we're 33 minutes in, Oscar. That's what we should have. We should have sent fans over saying up the Villa, shouldn't we? We should have sent.
Yes.
Villa fans.
Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Villa do well here though. They're making a real fight of it. I mean, they're obviously looking at showing like the stats and that lot, but City are always going to dominate the stats, aren't they? Just the game itself, though, I think Villa are doing a decent job on them.
Yeah.
Keeping it tight and then looking for it on the counter.
Definitely. Dean Smith made some good comments about the Super League, to be fair to him.
No, fair play. It's
what do you make to that Traore, mate? I've been a bit flattered to deceive with him, to be fair.
Bertrand Traore on the right here for Villa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of his, to be honest, from what I've seen. I think I prefer El Ghazi, if I'm being honest, out wide. I think he's a bigger threat, and you got Trezeguet as well. I've not been massively impressed by Traore because he signed in the window, didn't he? This summer window. So it was his first season. No, I'm not a massive fan of his, to be honest. I think Villa probably will look to upgrade in that area. It'd be interesting who Villa keep hold of because Konza Grealish, and possibly even Martinez, there'll be clubs interested in them three.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt about it.
It could even be Watkins. I've seen Liverpool willing with Ollie Watkins.
True. I'm not sure Watkins is at. He's good, Watkins. He's a promising player, but he's not at that level for me in terms of where he can just go to a top 6 team. He's obviously Liverpool. He's probably well suited to Liverpool, but probably not going to really improve him that much.
Oh, that's a lovely ball that from Walker.
It was interesting looking at Liverpool reaction though to the actual game itself, because you forget we had a game like 2 days ago against Liverpool.
Well, it took the shine away from me because of what was happening, Oscar. Even the morning after, Zinchenko shot. Oh, it's a foul, is it not? Oh, no.
It is.
It took it away from me. Oh, it is a foul, hang on.
Yeah, I think it is. But, that's the thing. I mean, the Liverpool reaction, they weren't happy with Klopp's substitutions because obviously he took Mane and
he brought Oxlade-Chamberlain on, didn't he?
He had Milner playing on the left wing, Salah up top, and it was a bit all over the place from what Liverpool did late on in the game, and they weren't happy with it. They weren't happy with it at all, Liverpool fans, and obviously they've probably thrown away their chance of the top 4 now because obviously Tottenham, they're on a bit of a manager bounce or possible manager bounce. West Ham, Leicester still quite a few points ahead of them. Chelsea are probably going to get there. I know they messed up last night, but they're still going to get there, Chelsea. But apparently...
just to jump in, I hate refereeing like that because the referee did not give a foul, right? He played on. You see him do that. Then when he sees Zinchenko screaming, he then decides to give the foul.
Yeah, it's weak refereeing.
It did not look like a foul.
So... Yeah, I don't think it was. I think Zinchenko just overstretched, didn't he? Yeah, he's just overstretched, Zinchenko there. But, yeah, I mean, you look at it now. I mean, I didn't even watch that Chelsea-Brighton game last night. Was it... apparently Ben White was superb until he got sent off. I don't know if you can... It's a good result, that, for Brighton, though. I mean, they're obviously going to stay up. And that's the only thing, isn't it, now, the league? Pretty much everything, bar top 4, is being wrapped up. Really, that's the only. It's just Europe now to be decided. I think everything else, because Fulham are obviously going down.
Oh, it's come off the wall. Ooh. Yeah. What have you heard from your Liverpool supporting friends, mate? Do they want FSG gone?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think a lot of them weren't happy with FSG in the first place before this even came about. This ESL, because they don't show a lot of ambition in the market. They don't spend a lot. I think there's a stat going around in Liverpool that we've spent more than them net spend in 5 years, and we've been in the Championship for 4 of them.
Wow, really?
That's true. That is genuinely true. Obviously, they sold Coutinho for big bucks and that lot. And this and that. They sell quite a lot of players, but that's mad. That is absolutely mad when you think about it.
Definitely.
So, yeah, they want FSG out. They definitely want them out. There's no doubt about it. I mean, John Henry's excuse, lack of apology or embarrassing attempts at an apology this morning, he probably shouldn't have even bothered. I think it's not helped him anymore, really. It's, I think a lot of the owners now might be forced to sell up. The Glaziers, they'll probably stick in there, which I don't mind. I'm quite happy for them to stay there, to be honest. But keep ruining that club. I think your Cronkies and that lot, they're under big pressure. Obviously, you saw the Tottenham fans protesting against Daniel Levy.
Oh, it's a goal, and City are in front.
2-1 up.
It is Rodri with a header.
Good header, that.
Yeah.
It's
Villa started goal within 20 seconds. Haven't lost a game at home since going in front first. But that's all about to change. Who is it who knocks? I think it goes out to Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, it's a lovely.
Bernardo Silva crossing. Rodri in front of Martinez. What's Mings doing? Let's have a look.
Mings again.
Easy header. Good header as well, mate.
Yeah, it is. Great cross, good header. And that's what City do, isn't it? I think City pretty comfortable second half. This probably for City.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah,
the options they've got off the bench now to kill the game. In case they've got tired legs and that lot. It's just a bit too much, isn't it? But yeah, it's just a typical City kind of goal, isn't it? Bernardo Silva works it onto his left, and I think Martinez, to be honest, didn't necessarily need to come out.
No, I agree. I
think he expected Mings to possibly do something with it, but yeah.
How many goals that? That can't be many goals for Rodri, can it?
No, I don't think it's all. He doesn't score many.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Wouldn't have thought so at all.
Probably the most unsung player in that City team, to be honest. Even the centre backs get a lot more, and the full backs get a lot more praise than he does. He's probably the least appreciated player in that team, but he plays an important role. He plays that kind of the Calvin role, doesn't he, in that team? But yeah, it's a good goal. Well, that's it now. City.
Yeah.
The slight risk of them messing up the title pretty much gone now.
I swear Villa have only... Am I right in saying Villa have only won one game since Grealish, and that was against us? Is that still the case?
I think so. Oh, I think they beat Fulham, actually. I think they beat Fulham, so I think it's 2 wins. But Grealish has been out for ages,
Yeah.
2 or 3 months now.
That's an odd challenge,
Do
you know that challenge there on Ramsey? That's a red card if Cooper's is a red card.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a red card. He should get a red card. Because Ramsey gets first touch and he connects with his knee. It's a red card. That's a red card, bro. That has to be a red card. If that's not given as a red after what happened to Cooper, it's an absolute joke.
But Villa are a Super League.
That's a red card, bro.
They can do whatever they want now, these Super League clubs.
That's got to be a red card.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just shocker. He's out of control, Stones.
Of course he is, because if that...
I'm not even sure why Stones has done that.
Hang on.
Challenging?
He's going to go give him it, isn't he? Is he? What? That's a red card, I'm telling you. That is a red card.
How high it is. He's out of control. Oh, it's a bad than that of Stones. That's a red. It's the same as Cooper's. Probably worse. Because he didn't actually win the ball. Cooper actually won the ball.
Yeah.
I think he might go with it.
He doesn't get a red here, it's a joke.
Well, it confirms the Super League owns VAR. If he doesn't get a red here.
He's got to send him off.
Look at that. You can't not go.
He's going to send him here.
He is. Oh, this is going to be a game.
He's doing it! Oh, no, he's getting the red out. Right, fucking hell. I thought he'd give him a red. I thought he was giving him a yellow then, Oscar. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. And it's the right decision. It's the right decision.
Yeah. No, it improves the game.
City fans better not say nothing. I agreed it was a red, but some didn't.
Really? Some City fans are saying it's not a red.
No, I mean, like, some Leeds fans didn't think Cooper's was a red, and they got stick. So if I see City fans coming out and saying that's not a red, I'll say, well, hang on a minute, because Cooper's was. Look, Pep's fuming.
It's
the same as what happened to Cooper.
This is going to be a really good game now. This is going to really liven the game up now.
Pep has no right, because Cooper did exactly the same.
Wonder what Pep does now then, if he puts Rodri centre back or something. Or he's got to change something up. He's got to take an attacker off and put Laporte on or something. That's a big moment in the game, that. But it's a shocker. It's a shocker, that from Stones.
Yeah.
You don't see that from Stones. I don't associate that with Stones at all.
I don't think he's intentionally done it though. This is the thing. It's like the Cooper one. Cooper didn't, but ultimately, because Ramsey was quicker and beat him to the ball, then therefore, it's a definite red.
But it's just Stones to even put himself in that situation where he needs to put a challenge in is what you don't expect from him, really.
No, agreed.
He's so cool and composed all season. That's more like the Stones of kind of, before this season or kind of when he was at Everton, that kind of tackle. Yeah, Pep's talking nonsense here. I don't know what.
No, he is. I don't know. He can't.
Pep can complain about this.
It is definitely a red.
It's clear red. But yeah, it'd be interesting.
Oh, Gundogan's been given a yellow as well. You shouldn't be doing that either. Getting involved.
Well,
silly yellow for Gundogan.
Yeah, it is a silly yellow. Especially if he needs to make a tackle late on in this game.
Yeah.
He's on a yellow card because of that. Does me head in when players get themselves booked for stuff like that.
But
I'll tell you what, Pep here, he stood outside his technical area. He's had a go 2 or 3 times now. I mean, yeah. Anyway, Laporte coming on. Be interesting who he comes on for.
Who do you think the sub is?
I'd say probably Mahrez, to be honest. I think that's probably the easiest one to make because they can just put Bernardo Silva out there and change it up that way. I'd have thought so. I don't know what you think, mate. I'd probably have said Mahrez has probably been the most ineffective of that front three, so I'd probably say Mahrez.
Do you reckon?
Or maybe Jesus might put Jesus off, and be interesting. I think it'd be one of those two, though. I'd be surprised if it's anyone else. He definitely won't take Gundogan off or Silva. But it changes this game massively now.
Yeah, it does, mate. You're right. It does.
Gives Villa that bit of boost, doesn't it? In the game.
Definitely, yeah. Because they were easily gonna see it out.
It's going to be a 4-1-5-1 City, this, wasn't it? Before that red.
Yeah. Oh, here, Silva. Oh, he just ran straight into McGinn. It's going to be a foul. Oh, John Stones is in the chat. I reckon Dad from Lad and Dad has been on the ale tonight. He's been on the drink and he's just setting up all these accounts. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Nice to see you. 36 more likes for 100. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes ASAP, people, guys. Remember, I peaked at like 200 and odd viewers last night, 100 and odd, 180, but it said 200 after. I'm not quite sure on the analytics, but ultimately, smash a like on the stream. Let's see if we can get up to that on this one as well. Do you know, McAllister? It's McAllister's birthday. He wants to get a shout out, but I'm so conscious because someone tried to get me yesterday with Mike Oslong.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Okay.
I keep reading his name, McAllister's name, and I'm like, is that something? It's not, is it?
No,
it's not, is it? McAllister Bishop. Happy birthday, brother. I was thinking like bashing my bishop or something like that. I was like,
no, don't
definitely
think so.
not. I've said it anyway now.
It sounds like it could be the way when you say it's stuff in your head. You're thinking,
yeah. Exactly. Do you think there's a way back into this now then for Villa?
Is the bishop? No, it's not. It's all right. I think it's fine.
Traore, Watkins, Silva, Douglas.
Happy birthday, though, mate. Anyway, happy birthday. Before we try and dissect your name and think, is it any kind of innuendo in there? Happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, he was on All Leeds TV, was McAllister. My apologies, bro. My memory's not the best. I'm an old gadget. I'm an old guy. Sorry for... I'm sorry, bro, honestly. Rhiannon remembers. Look, she was saying I was going to say that. Oh, yeah, you were named after Gary McAllister. I don't remember him. I don't remember this at all.
Biggles White Nose, though. Biggles White Nose. Honestly, my memory
is as well. I honestly don't remember this.
Oh, you don't remember either?
No. Both shocking memories. We do that many videos, guys. We do that many videos.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That's the excuse. That's the excuse we're coming up with.
Yeah. But big shout out, happy birthday, McAllister. Happy birthday! Because some guy got me tried to get me yesterday with Mike Oslong, and I was reading your name, and I'm just saying it over to my getting it over. But yeah, it's not. I blame your dad first for calling you after Gary McAllister. I'm joking, bro.
What was he thinking doing that?
I'm only joking. City Extra fans are in the house. City are the best team ever. I wouldn't say ever, but the best team in England, mate. I don't know. That's fine. We're not.
Extra fans. Oh, yeah. This is still lad and dad. This
Man City 2-1. I need to change. I haven't even changed the scoreline either, Oscar. Oscar's come on for a little bit more professionalism, and he's made me fall to bits, really. Just coming on.
Lad and Dad they've sabotaged this stream, mate. They've sabotaged it.
They have. Stone's red on 44. Is that how you would do the red, Oscar?
Yeah, it's fine. Red, the dirty bastards.
Yeah. Dale says Barcelona 2010 are the best team ever. Do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mate. Oh, yeah. You've got pictures on your wall, haven't you?
No.
Don't lie.
I've not. I've got pictures on the wall. You've seen my wall. I've got Vinny there.
That's true.
Different bits and pieces, mate. But was the red as bad as Cooper's? McAllister's asking there. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
It was higher. It was higher up the leg. It was higher up the leg, and Cooper connected with the ball. Yes, Stones didn't. The young lad got there ahead of him. So, Ramsey got there ahead of him. So, no choice. What are you laughing?
Right, is that the actual LAFC Lewis now? Or am I?
Yeah, that one is. It is. I think it is. Yeah. He said, I brought Oscar on my first stream for professionalism, and all I got was airport control.
Lewis gone live on Sunday. I never realised that until he said it, though.
Now he's doing it every night now. He's coming after us. He needs to back off.
No.
Nah, all live TV are we. All live TV. All live stream TV. All streams are we? Yeah, we all get along anyway, man. We all get along. We all work together. It's all good. City Extra fan says, who do you think would win the Prem if the Super League went ahead? I want to know from you, City Extra fan, and this will give me a barometer of you as an individual. Did you want the Super League to go ahead? First of all, that's my first question. In terms of who do I think would win the Premier League? Not this season, but we'd have won it next season under Bielsa.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm kind of gutted though from that point of view, thinking that we could have won the league if this rubbish hadn't gone through. It was
Salt and Peppers in the chat. Nice to see you, brother. Please subscribe to the channel. City Extra fan says no.
That's all right then. That's all right.
You're not
getting blocks then. You're not getting blocks. But
the dream stream. Is good. That is good.
Dream stream.
The dream stream. I like that.
That'd make a good new channel, that wouldn't it?
The dream stream.
That's a good channel name, that, isn't it?
It is.
Do all your videos live. Every single video live. The dream stream. Harchester United kind of thing. That's because Dream Team. You ever watched that? Dream Team on.
From back in the day.
United.
Yeah. Do you know what I liked better? I don't know if you'll remember this. Footballers' Wives. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It was good though.
It was all right. But it was. They need more of this. They need more things like that now.
Yeah. What team do you support? Right, City Extra. What I'm going to give you. I want you to have a look at my background, right, and Oscar's cap. Yeah. And tell us, who do you think we support? Who do you think we support? Yeah, brilliant. Lewis is saying hands off. He wants his copyright for that.
What about 2022 though, mate?
Yeah.
2022, we can get in there straight away, mate. Straight away.
Definitely would. German Muniz says, would the Just Joe football show do any Super League watch-alongs?
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't, mate. Oh, no, he's...
I mean, if it went ahead, would you have watched it, Oscar?
A video the night before saying, what an absolute disgrace. Anyone watching this, they're a disgrace. Check out Watchalong tomorrow. We're going to do Real Madrid. We're going to do Real Madrid versus Juventus tomorrow. But it's a disgrace if you watch that. Smash the like button.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, no. Of course not. No. Listen, I was saying this to our last. She was asking me the question. If Leeds were in, I would have stopped going. I've watched the games, but I wouldn't have been a season ticket holder. I mean that as well.
Well, someone made the point that this Super League thing, and it's going to. If it had have happened, it'd have made the Premier League awful and the Super League awful, even if the top 6 had been allowed in. We could say Arsenal, okay, they're bottom of the Super League, and they're like 10th in the Premier League. They have no incentive to put the full team out or win games because they know they're in the Super League anyway, and they're out of it already. It's just like all the games would have, like halfway through, would have just turned into friendlies and 80-minute matches, roll on, roll off subs. Do me a favour. I wouldn't have watched it, to be honest. I think I saw a graphic showing like what like the Champions League would have looked at like without those clubs. And to be fair, it still look pretty decent. You got your Ajaxes, Dortmunds in there, Bayerns, Leeds.
Leeds. Would you put
We'd have got in there though. If they'd have done one, we'd have got in there this season.
No, but this result tonight would have meant Villa would have creeped in there. Oh no, they're getting beat now.
Be interesting though, his second half. How this plays out. But
do you support Leeds, Oscar?
Do I? Yeah.
Yeah. We do. City Extra fans. We support Leeds. And we beat you recently, didn't we? We beat you recently. So, yeah, we are officially better than you. Jack White agreed. We actually think Stones is arguably worse and therefore should get a 5-match ban as opposed to a 3-match ban. Yeah. Oh, what do you make to this Legacy fan here? Dominic Martin's been doing that all night. I love it. He says, Legacy fan here. Is Stones getting wobbly on us just in time for the Euros? Hasn't had a good game tonight. Looks error-prone ever since that mistake for England.
It's a good point, It's a good point. I thought he did really well against Haaland, though, in the Champions League. I thought he did a cracking job on him over the 2 legs. But yeah, obviously, he wasn't great against us, I didn't think, defensively. I didn't think he got forward well, but not great defensively. But yeah, it's a bit of a concern, but I still think he's shown enough this season to say that he's got to be in there. First choice centre-back for me. And the only concern is that Maguire is similar, isn't he? He has got a mistake in him as well.
That's just starting too, though, isn't it? Even though some of us want Maguire.
It's got to be.
It's got to be, yeah.
I mean, since kind of the start of this year, I think them two have been a lot better than... what's the competition, really? Tyrone Mings, Eric Dyer, Connor Cody. They're just they're nowhere near, are they? Let's be honest.
No.
So it's got to be those two. I think it's got to be Shaw at left back, if I'm being honest. I can't lie. It will definitely be Shaw at left back. But
you can't remember Villa losing, and that's 10 minutes ago. White Peacock says 9 more likes for 100. White Peacock comes on this stream and just rams it. So big shout out White Peacock. Let's get them likes. Cooper for England. Plays for Scotland, Dominic.
Oh, Joe's bit there. Joe's took a bite there. He knew
do you reckon he's on the wind-up?
Definitely. I hope so. I hope he's on the wind-up.
No, he's there. Look, sorry you forgot he's Scottish. Mickey P's back in the
Dominic,
house.
you were having a go at Joe's memory a minute ago, and you were trying to say Cooper for England, mate. I'm only messing.
Yeah.
We all know Dallas is in there anyway, so...
Hey God. So what are we thinking for the second half, bro? Konza, though, that's a good shout. You've been championing Konza before, haven't you?
I want Konza in that squad.
Yeah.
Compared to Cody, Mings, Dyer, and that lot. Yeah, I like as well Tomori, who's gone out on loan to Milan. Apparently, he's done really well in Italy. Second half of the season, he's had a really good second. There's no way they can do any. Eric Dyer, Cody, and Mings are all in the late 20s now. They're not suddenly going to become world class centre backs. It's not going to happen. They're always going to make a mistake. So I don't know, mate. I'd like to see a change, but we know there's not going to be. We know that squad is going to be the exact same as what it always is. Hopefully, we get Calvin in there, but I don't think that's a given with Southgate, to be honest. But I think he will be in there. I think he will.
Yeah, so he'll be in the squad.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll start. I think it all depends on Henderson's fitness, because if Henderson's fit, it's going to be him and Rice. I think that's what Southgate.
We shouldn't even play with the two, though, should we?
We will, though.
We shouldn't, though, should we?
I don't know. It's I just don't enjoy watching England, mate. I just don't think it makes a difference who plays. I just think England, for so many years, have had it ingrained in them just to be boring. You know, even when you're like, I don't know, it's one of them that I'm just hoping this Euros, because I've got a ticket for that first game, you know. I've got a ticket for that Croatia game. I'm not sure if it's going to be valid or not. I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it might be valid, but if it's not, it's not. I had an email today, though, saying that if I wanted to cancel it, because I can't go, today's your last opportunity. But I've not. I've stuck with it, mate. I've stuck with it in the hope I might get to the game.
But if it got cancelled, though, wouldn't you get your...
Oh, yeah, I get my money. It was if I didn't want to go because of COVID, but I'm thinking... Box to that. I'm in there, mate. I'm going, mate. I'm in there.
Yeah, defo.
Yeah, Croatia. I think. Yeah, Croatia. That first game. But
is your dad going?
Yeah. We're both. Yeah. We booked him like before COVID, so it was because obviously it was supposed to be last year. We So hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes through. Fingers crossed, it goes through, mate. It's.
What about your dad and now Jack have both ruined the goals for me on all Leeds.
I know, mate. I know. That noise from Jack.
What was it? Me, bro. He went,
I was thinking,
before we start that next watch-along, right, on Sunday, I will categorically say, if anyone ruins, I will no longer do the watch-along, because it ruins it, bro.
To be fair,
it takes the emotion out of it. I should have gone absolutely wild for an 88th minute equaliser Llorente first goal, but it got took away from me.
2 days later, and you're still fuming about.
Yeah, I am.
You're still fuming about City.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll never forget your dad going.
I don't know what
I was like,
he wasn't making a noise. There was no noise. It was just
like, no. It was like, I won't tell them that we've scored, but I'll dance past.
Oh man. But it's obviously be interesting. Obviously, that game Sunday. What the kind of reaction will be? Obviously, cause we all know what happened in that first one. It made
sub for Villa. So there's not even Ramsey's come off. I wonder if he's been injured from that challenge from Stones. Keenan Davis coming on, but no sub for City yet.
No, it's not. It's weird that. I thought
Laporte was warming up. So
I thought Laporte for Jesus or Mahrez, because they're kind of like luxury players compared to the others. But I don't know. I think certainly Mahrez is a bit of a luxury.
Oh, he's coming out now. He's coming out. Actually, he's there in the background. If you can see.
If you got 10 men though, I'd take Mahrez off though with 10 men.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's a bit of a luxury player, isn't he, compared to the others? You think you just need to dig in with 10 men, and you need them.
Les, I'll have you know, me and Oscar are watching Sky. We're not on those streams.
We're not behind.
We can't do streams. I've seen watch-alongs where people are watching streams and the stream goes off and it's just absolute carnage. I have to pay. Oh, look, there's Gareth and Jack again. Jack's like, come on, please pick me, bro. When do you reckon he's back? Do we know when?
I don't know, because obviously him and Henderson might not even play another game this season. So,
right?
Would you
Do
start?
you still? I still take them both, though.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. You want Henderson there for his leadership more than anything. Because for me, Henderson's the real captain. I don't got nothing against Harry Kane, but he's not a captain, is he? Let's be honest. Yeah. Harry Kane. I mean, I was watching like the Spurs documentary and that lot. You've watched that as well, haven't you, mate? When Kane was doing like his team talks, he just didn't have that
rubbish.
He didn't have that aura.
He's not a captain, bro.
Yeah, he's not got that aura for me.
Come on, lads.
Let's win this. It's not just that. It's just you can't teach a captain. Captains are just from within.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, natural leads and that lot. But I think still
Henderson's a brilliant captain.
Yeah.
Jordan Henderson's a brilliant captain.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's for me the leader of the team kind of thing. And then you got like your likes of Stones, Maguire and that lot who are probably quite vocal. Calvin as well, starting to become a bit more vocal for me. You see it on the pitch now, in that sense. But it's that's the thing. Would you start Grealish though? Would you start Grealish on that first game against Croatia? If he's fully fit, in decent form, would you be starting him?
Well, Foden starts.
Can you get Foden and Grealish in the same team?
That's what I mean. That's what ideally I would.
Because they both play kind of on that left in the same position. We know he's going to start Mount. That's the thing. Yeah. I don't think Mount's anywhere near as talented, but he's definitely better off the ball kind of thing. But you'll definitely start Mount. That's for me.
But I'm okay with that though as well.
I think at the start of the season, before Lampard got sacked, I think we were all kind of thinking, what is going on? Why does Mount get all these games? But then he's actually probably been Chelsea's best player this season, really. But he will start for me. I think he's a guaranteed starter. I think Rice is a guaranteed starter. Stones, Maguire. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, even right back, who would you go at right back? Would you go Trent, James, or Trippier, Walker? Even like...
I think he'll go Walker, but I like Reece James.
James has got that... For me, he's like the all-rounder.
Yeah. He's the most complete package.
Yeah, I think he's...
Out of them.
I would still say...
Trent.
If you get Henderson in the team to protect him on that side... and Stones on that side, I'd still take the risk.
There's no better player you want putting a ball in for Harry Kane than Trent Alexander-Arnold.
That's it. You got the best header of a ball in the whole world. For me, he's the best in the air in the world in that kind of situations. Last minute
Ronaldo, maybe.
Yeah, sorry, Ronaldo. I try to ignore that. But all right, second best then. Best.
Ronaldo is exceptional in the air, though.
Yeah, he is. It's he has got a
like
ridiculous
of the week.
36. Yeah, some of the goals he scores. And that one he scored for Juve the other week, where he just like they showed it in slow motion. Madness. But yeah, look, last minute of a game, we're against France.
Set piece, anything, corner balls. Do you remember when? Do you remember when we put Harry Kane on corners?
Roy Hodgson. Harry Kane.
That is insane, that bro.
It was absolutely. I think you have Rooney playing CDM. He had. I'm trying to think who else he had in there. I think Chris Smalling.
He brought Konchesky at Liverpool, so that tells you all you need to know, man.
He did what? Sorry.
He bought Paul Konchesky at Liverpool, didn't he? That tells you all you need to know.
He tried to sign. This is Carlson Cole on deadline day at Liverpool. That's a little known fact. But I remember, because I was still in school when that happened. But I remember on deadline day, everyone was on the phones and that, and then the rumour, they're all expecting like a big sign. It was like Carlson Cole on his way for a medical. Trying to sign Carlson Cole at Liverpool.
Carlson Cole.
That was what he tried to do. He tried to sign Cole. It was the biggest mismatch. I couldn't think of anyone less suited in terms of personality to managing Liverpool, Leeds, or a team like that than Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
Even England, that was always... Harry Redknapp was the choice at that time for England. You need someone like that, to kind of like, it's just shocking.
Yeah, it was, mate, it was.
But yeah, he had. I think the centre backs.
It would have been really, really interesting. Oh, Gundogan cut back, but no good. It would have been really interesting to see how Big Sam got on Oscar. It would have been interesting though, just to see how he got on.
Yeah, I mean, you forget about that, don't you? That he got the job, and
one game, wasn't it?
Andy Carroll would have started every single game, kind of thing. He just started ahead of Harry Kane.
It would have been really interesting to see how he got, because I think like with what happened with Roy, and maybe they should have gone with Harry Redknapp at the time, and they didn't. They went for a yes man, and then they made the decision of like, well, let's actually go for someone who is a bit like Harry Redknapp in that respect, in Big Sam, and they got burnt by him trying to fucking, and they probably won't go that way again now. That's why they went to Gareth.
You look at like the other alternatives. I agree. In terms of that kind of personality, because
they should have gone for Brian Clough, and they never did because he was too maverick. They never went for Harry. They went for Big Sam, and then it went tits up. And I genuinely think they won't go that way again. It'll be like, what? I mean, let's be honest. Gareth doesn't deserve the England job. What the fuck's he doing there?
I mean, we're home at these Euros. The finals in England. Every single game we're at home. He's got to at least, for me, get us to. I honestly think
to get to final, bro.
Yeah, I think final. I think he's got to. Unless it's France or Portugal or someone exceptional beating us, I think this England team's got to really be ambitious. I think it's our best chance in terms of the quality and depth of the team. You've got Foden, Rashford, Sterling, Sancho, Grealish, who can all play, alongside Harry Kane and that lot. Even if Harry Kane gets injured, you've got Calvert-Lewin, in terms of as a backup, who's a decent backup. Let's be honest, he's a decent backup. Rashford can play up there. If they don't achieve this summer, then it's like you're thinking they're not going to under Southgate. That's the thing.
Dale's going for a real maverick choice in Chris Wilder. I tell you what, though, and I've seen how.
He would genuinely do a better job for me, Chris Wilder.
Yeah.
He wouldn't overcomplicate it. He'd just say, just play your game. That's all.
I've seen Hal tweet this out, and he was bang on. He said, "I'd love to know, or I'd love to have seen Chris Wilder's response to the ESL." And I was thinking, if he was Sheffield United manager, it'd have been fucking brilliant, wouldn't it? Can you imagine his response, Oscar? It'd have been brilliant. We'll have to get him to do Sean Dyche's response.
Did Sean Dyche do a response?
No, he hasn't. Dean Smith did because ahead of this game, and his was pretty good. But it'd have been interesting if someone would have just put a mic in front of Chris Wilder.
They're all a load of Patrick Bamfords. They're all a load of Patrick Bamfords. Them not in the ESL. I bet they signed the contracts with their mum and dads.
Definitely, mate. It'd have been exceptional. It'd have been great.
It's one of them. I just hope the Euros is good. Like it's a good summer. You can actually go to the pub and watch it or whatever, and you get some fans in there. It's a bit of an atmosphere. It could be like a proper, like what we need, just like a tournament and that. Like England do well, a bit like the last World Cup. I thought that was absolutely class. That last World Cup, England did well.
Yeah,
I even looked up tickets for the final. If we'd have gone there, I wouldn't have got the ticket, but I was looking at it and thinking, I'm trying. I'm going out, even if I have to go outside the grounds, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, then we bottled it in the final. Kane didn't square it to Sterling, and you know the rest. Bottled it, mate. You bottled it.
Yeah, I think we will win a major tournament soon. I do, Oscar, because football's cyclical. We've won at youth levels. Hey,
we're too safe though, England. We don't batter teams. Like even in the qualifying, we don't.
Well, that's due to the manager, innit? And
we only win like 1-0, 2-0, and it's just like we don't like really look dominant in that lot. And it's. I hope so. I think obviously. I don't think there's any. I think international football though, it's not great, is it? Quality wise, it's nothing like it's just like put the best players on the pitch and hope they do the job for you. But I just look at like France and with like Mbappe and Portugal. You got Ronaldo, Jota, Silva, Fernandes, and that lot. But yeah, what's he saying? What is he saying, Alicia Lewis? I'll be honest though, that World Cup, it's a bit like me in the Euros now thinking, we're awful. We don't even get through the group stage and that lot. And it was just like, it's coming home. It's coming home.
Yeah.
It's coming home. But everyone was like that.
We had an easy ride to it, but we should have got the final.
No disrespect, but Pontus played in the quarterfinal against us.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like we beat France on the way there.
Yeah. It was our best time to ever get to a World Cup final, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Modric just couldn't get near Modric in the semi-final, and he just fucking
Is he out of contract in the summer, Oscar?
Yeah. Victor Orta's been having the words. I don't know if he's out of contract.
Is he not? My friend was telling me. I didn't think he was because we were speaking about Ramos, and I was saying because he's out of contract.
Ramos is, I think, and he's probably going to go.
And Varane as well.
I'm not sure. I think Varane's got a year left. I think, but
right.
But
Ramos has been mooted about coming to Premier League for a while. I'd like to see him here, but it's at the arse end of his career, isn't it?
I think the thing with Ramos is I don't like him. I'm not going to lie. I don't like him, but he is a character.
Yeah,
he would be. I think it would be good for the Premier League if he did come, kind of thing. So he is entertaining in terms of like
Cash has just wiped Foden out there.
Yeah, he did.
Good right back, Matty Cash.
Yeah, he's
why's he getting the red out here? Oh, it's second yellow, Matty Cash gone.
Blimey, 10v10.
Why has he made that challenge, the clown?
We just said he's had a good season.
Yeah, no, but I didn't realise he was on a yellow, obviously. We haven't had much focus on this game. But if you have a look here, he loses out to Foden. Foden keeps it in, gets it round him, and he's just wiped him out. It's like he's frustrated but that's a silly challenge because the ball had already gone.
Yeah, daft that.
Dean Smith will be fuming with that because City are down to 10 men. There's a chance now it's even. City will go on and get a couple more now.
Yeah, they'll probably get battered now, Villa. Because it's like, what do Villa do now? Do they put an extra defender on? Do they put right back on? But then they need to get the goal back. I think Villa are in trouble now.
Yeah, agreed, mate.
Yeah. Foden's just been ridiculous in this game, though. Like, just absolutely ridiculous this whole season.
He's an unbelievable player. Like, when I went... Go on.
For Foden, not only being Young Player of the Year, what about Player of the Year? Like, he genuinely would be top 5 for me in terms of... I think it's Gundogan. I'd say Gundogan personally.
I think... I agree with you with the Gundogan thing, but I think the shine's gone off because Pep switches everyone around so much.
That's true. Yeah.
So he's not played as many games as, like, say, if he was at another club, he'd probably be week in, week out. Diaz is a good shout.
Because he's completely changed that back line.
Yeah, massively.
Oh, please don't let Fernandes. Please don't let Fernandes win it, though.
Well, I was going to say he's probably next best, though, eh?
Kane will obviously have a shout because of what he's done this year. Salah's obviously up there in terms of goals.
I think he's had 13 assists and 20 odd goals, Kane.
Okay. What's Fernandes?
I think it might be Kane. It could be Kane, just based on numbers alone. And to be fair,
Son's got to be up there. In terms of he's had a really, really good.
He's had good numbers, hasn't he? Yeah, but I think it'll probably be Harry Kane.
Oh yeah, it'll be Kane ahead of Son. To be honest, but
and to be fair to Mourinho, I know he got the boot right, but he did say he would make Kane a better. He said, "I will make you a beast." In that documentary.
Oh, he's changed him. He's a different player
he's changed
to
him.
He was under Poch and what he is for England and that lot. He never seen get 13 assists and that.
No.
Lot. He was purely under Pochettino. He's purely just like a between the sticks kind of player.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just bit of a goal poacher kind of thing, and now he's a bit more of a complete player. And let's be honest, there wasn't really any interest in Kane like massive interest. So I'm talking like teams talking about spending 150 mil before Mourinho turned up. Like, there's no way, like, say, a Real Madrid would have been giving 150 mil for Kane before Mourinho turned up. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Obviously, don't hear let Elena. I can't wait for before the whistle blows, though, what Elena thinks about this whole situation.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be good viewing, isn't it? Probably be a 2-hour show.
We need to keep.
You reckon there's any shout for a Leeds player to? Because Biggles White mentioned Dallas, and obviously Dallas is our player of the season. But do you think there's a shout for any Leeds player to get in the Premier League 11?
I'm thinking. Obviously, Rafinha's got the problem with Salah's on his side, so he won't get ahead of Salah.
No.
Obviously, Paddy won't get ahead of Kane. Meslier, goalkeeper?
Nah, not a chance of that.
You don't think?
Nah.
I think it probably will be Edison.
It'll be Martinez.
Yeah,
I think Martinez gets in.
Or Edison. I think
it'll be Martinez.
Yeah, I mean,
just because of the impact he's had on Villa.
Aiden won't get
it's expected from Martinez, but from Edison.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I don't think Calvin gets in either. Them that are saying Calvin, I don't think
Calvin. I don't think Calvin gets in ahead of Rice, to be honest, because of what West Ham have done this season. I think, and that's part of the thing. It's not like just what we think. It's like how they kind of suss it out, like in terms of. So they'll definitely have a West Ham player in there and a Leicester player in there.
Iheanacho?
Iheanacho. He started quite late though, didn't he?
Yeah, true.
He's only just got. I quite like Iheanacho though. He's obviously
just looking here. Yeah, Barkley looks like he's coming on. Villa have already said they don't want to sign him. Where does Barkley go now for you?
The problem with Barkley, he just doesn't work hard enough, does he?
No,
doesn't work hard enough. Like I'll tell you, that is genuine, honest truth. This, I was in Magaluf, right? I think it must have been 4 or 5 years ago. England were playing at the same time. It wasn't a tournament. I think it was like a qualifier.
Yeah.
I saw Ross Barkley actually out in Magaluf kind of thing, and I was hammered myself. And I was thinking, was Barkley that? Is that Ross Barkley? And it's like walking around. You know as you do kind of thing. You don't realise how close you are getting up to people and that lot. But he's like coming out of this club, but his mate was like just shoving him out kind of thing. But he was gone. He was gone at that point. And I'm thinking, and Ross Barkley would have been about early 20s at that point. You're thinking, I don't want to say it, but he's seen getting himself in trouble like in Liverpool and that, where he got attacks and that lot. You're thinking, but he's always out kind of thing and that lot. You're thinking, is he take it seriously enough?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Too much praise at an early age, bro. Yeah. People were saying he was the next Rooney.
Dele Alli.
Yeah, same.
Kind of story, isn't it?
Same.
He's not.
James Maddison's got a bit of it as well.
Yeah, and it's a problem. I think it's a problem. Phil Foden did have it, obviously, start the season, but he's learned from it. That's probably doing the making of him, that Iceland thing. And
having a coach like Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, he was just probably said, last warning.
Because had he have played him all them 2 seasons ago when people were saying you've got to play him, he might have got that big shot. Now he's
perfection.
Yeah.
He almost Bielsa's it kind of thing. Like, that's what Bielsa's done with your kind of younger players. Like, I was trying to think of a good example. I mean, your Shackletons and that lot, obviously they've not.
Yeah.
Tyler, he's kind of obviously held back on a bit.
Geldart's the one, innit? Geldart's the one.
That's what he's going to do with them.
Yeah.
Eddie, to be fair, last season he didn't like shove him straight in the team, and obviously he's actually doing pretty well for Arsenal. He's actually done pretty. He's done all right for Arsenal. He's not been given many minutes, but I think he's scored more than Aubameyang has this season. I'm pretty sure he's not long term there, but. Look at what Arsenal are though. They're a mid-table team. That's the thing. They're not what they were.
True.
But Barkley,
brilliant from Gundogan, send away. Bernardo Silva. He's got Mahrez on the right, but he's gone inside. Is he looking for the runner? Phil Foden. Walker wants it. It's gone to Mahrez. He's going to score here.
Yes.
Good defending, Mings.
Yeah, it was in the end. Oh, don't say that though, mate. Don't say that.
I know. It was tough saying it. To be fair,
no, it wasn't. I think there's a chance Barkley goes abroad.
Yeah,
it's a chance. In terms of like a La Liga, he's or Serie A, Bundesliga might be a decent shout for him. He
needs to do something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got to leave Chelsea because he's not going to get game time at Chelsea. He's not getting ahead.
I don't know why that move was made anyway. Well, was it not with the English quarter maybe at the time when you had to have so many?
I mean, he's hardly played for Chelsea.
They bought Danny Drinkwater for fuck's sake. Do you remember when they bought Danny Drinkwater?
Yeah.
What about when they bought Steve? What about when they bought Steve Sidwell?
Steve Sidwell, I remember that.
Sidwell goes on like he's a proper Chelsea boy when he speaks about them as well. And it's like, come on, mate. Yeah.
About 10 times. There's another one as well. Another crazy one they did. There was another one. It's escaped me, but I remember Chelsea did do something mad. Oh, it's gone. It was someone like Steve Sidwell, though. They did like around that time. But yeah, Barkley.
I tell you who I think's a baller, man. Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
He's done well for Fulham, hasn't he? He won't go.
He did well. He did well for England that time when he was being played.
I'm not sure he's at that level, though.
No,
I'm not sure he's in terms of compared to like the other options we got there. I'm not sure he's at that level. I mean, he'd be all right at our place. Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, I think he would.
Doesn't work hard enough. That's the thing off the ball and that lot.
Is there anyone you would take from the relegated clubs like West Brom, Sheffield United, and Fulham? I know I'm saying it, but I do think Fulham are going down.
I really like Pereira, to be honest, at West Brom. I think he's wasted under Big Sam.
Yeah.
I think under a Bielsa team. Last season, you saw what he did, under Milic, and he's still done okay, but I think he's definitely a shout. I think if we didn't have the centre-backs we did have, I'd say Ajayi's got a decent player. I think he's probably good enough. But yeah, I'd probably say that's from West Brom. I think Pereira I'd like. Fulham.
A lot of chat for Sanderberger, do you reckon?
I don't know about Sanderberger. I don't know. Is he... Hal's spoken about him, but I don't think Hal's that big a fan of Berger, really. No. I mean, I'd go Pereira ahead of... Sanderberger, I'm thinking, is he really better than what we've got?
Yeah. Pereira, if you switch Pereira for Roberts...
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's the way I'm thinking about it. That chance...
Pereira scores them.
Yeah.
Pereira scores them. Pereira, when he's carrying the ball, he's much better than Tyler.
Yeah, I think he's like... That, for me, is probably like the one that kind of stands out. I mean, Sheffield United, obviously, like... But we're fine for centre-backs. I'm thinking of people like Jack O'Connell and John Egan and that lot, but we're okay for centre-backs.
What about... a few people have mentioned Lookman. Yeah. Although I did put him in over Harrison, didn't I?
He's not better than Jack.
He's not. He's not. On reflection, it was just at the time, Fulham were getting some decent results, and it is just based on, so...
Harrison Reed's a shout. I like Harrison Reed, but...
What about Anguissa? ZB22 mentioned Anguissa.
Player for me. I think he's got quality, but I don't know if he's sit a Bielsa team. I don't know. I think with Pereira, you could say the same about Pereira, but he's got that bit more end products than Anguissa for me. It's a hard one.
I think for me, I agree with you, mate. It'd be Mateus Pereira all day.
I'm thinking even like backup goalkeepers like a Sam Johnson as backup for Melier, so we can get rid of
Ariola, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Tottenham won Sam Johnson.
Aina in that lot who you had in there. Did you have Aina in that team?
Don't, mate. Yeah.
No. And Anderson ahead of Llorente. Oh.
So bad, weren't it? So bad on reflection. It is so bad on reflection, actually. Did you see the City one I did? The Liverpool one I did?
Yeah. Right, so you had no defenders, did you?
Yeah, no, I
Did you have...
I gave him Trent and Robertson.
No centre backs. No centre
yeah,
backs.
Yeah, no centre backs.
I agreed with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I agreed with that. That was, I think...
we had KP and Fabinho holding. Rafinha on the right, Salah on the left, or switch away. Jota and then Bamford leading the line, man.
I liked that. I liked that. I didn't Bamford in for Mane, but no, on current form.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it's based on.
That's fair enough. But imagine saying a year ago you'd have Patrick Bamford over Mane.
Yeah,
like probably the best player in the league at the time for form. That's how much football changes.
Yeah, no, exactly. He hasn't had a great season, has he?
But he did score against us on Monday night, so I'm not going to batter him too much. But I
watched that goal back. I still don't think Meslier was
Chris
at
and
fault.
Phil were harsh. I still think that's a really good goal.
Yeah, Meslier wasn't at fault at all for me.
If Alexander-Arnold overhits the cross back, I think we praise Meslier and say, we put him off.
Yeah.
But Alexander-Arnold gets the pass, it's split second kind of thing.
Yeah.
Llorente gets there. I don't think anyone other than Harrison's at fault for that goal.
I think the ball from Jota was unbelievable.
It's madness.
It was unbelievable.
Madness
the ball.
Pass that.
But yeah, I think I agree with Dominic. I'd only take Pereira. That'd be the one, man. I think that'd be the one. What about anyone from the Championship? What about Ivan Toney if Brentford didn't go up?
Well, that's the thing, because I don't know if you've been keeping up the Championship, but it looks like Watford's... Obviously, Norwich are up.
Watford,
Watford, it looks like they're up now. They've had a really good second half of the season. So Brentford, Swansea making a mess of it. I think Toney, again, has he got like 30 goals, I think?
Yeah, he's crazy numbers, hasn't he?
He's worth maybe a gamble on. In terms of if he's doing them kind of numbers. Obviously, you look at what Watkins has done this year. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Harvey Elliott's, maybe on loan.
Yeah, on loan.
In terms of have a year with Bielsa, because that's probably his next progression is to a Premier League team on loan. He's not going to go into Liverpool's team yet.
No.
Apparently he's done really well.
Dominic's mentioned Buendia, but Buendia, if he doesn't stay at Norwich, he'll go higher up, and not even higher up in the table, but he'll go to a more illustrious club,
Yeah, it's he will. I don't think he'd leave Norwich to come to us, to be honest.
No. Paul Walker. Oh, what's he doing there? I think it's took a deflection. I'm yawning my head off. I'm making Rhiannon yawn as well. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've watched one game in the Championship this year.
Really?
And I can't remember what it was, but I think I've watched one right at the start before the Prem started again. But I don't. Bradley Dack's been mentioned. I've not seen Bradley Dack for ages.
No.
To be fair,
no.
Do you remember when Cantwell? To be fair, Dominic Martin mentions Cantwell, but you remember when that was the debate when there was people on Twitter saying Cantwell over Rafinha. By the way, done it in the Prem. Trying to think.
Elise's been mentioned. I know Josh Hobbs a massive fan of him.
Yeah, I've not seen him. I think Josh Hobbs has been massive on him. He's done a bit on him. I was trying to think who else is. I can't even think of the teams that are in it. Obviously, Brentford, Swansea,
Barnsley, and Bournemouth. In it, Bournemouth.
Lewis Cork again.
He's injured though, isn't he?
He's injured, isn't he? Even like David Brooks and that lot, I think we're beyond that now. I think we've kind of moved past that kind of that caliber of player, if you like.
We'll go to the continent, eh? John McGinn's just give it away. There's a ball there for Silva. Here's Phil Foden. City need another, don't they? Just to kill it off.
Yeah, I think they will get it though.
Yeah, Rodri, Foden.
Is Aguero on the bench?
No, I don't think so, mate. I'll have a look. Both him and De Bruyne are out.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do hope De Bruyne's back for that. De Bruyne is back for that PSG game. It'd be such a shame.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, you want everyone.
When is it? Is it next week now?
I think so. You want all the big hitters in that game. Yeah. You don't want anyone. You don't want either team to have anyone missing. You just want to see because that's the final for me. Effectively, whoever wins that, it's probably gonna beat Real and Chelsea, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Although Chelsea did beat, I think in the Champions League final though, Pep
Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez out on the right, Riyad Mahrez. Oh, he's going to bend that surely. Oh, good defending Mings again.
Yeah, it is.
It's a foul.
I think he what's the name that though? He telegraphed that though, Mahrez, what he was going to do.
Yeah. I'm joining me.
But that's the final though for me. Man City PSG. That's like the game over the two legs and that lot. And obviously, even in Europa, you might get an Arsenal thingy final. Yeah, and it might be, well, for both of those managers, it might be the one that decides their future.
Yeah.
You know, if one of them loses that final, it's especially Arteta.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has yet to win in a semi-final, has he? He's been knocked out. He's been to 4 semi-finals and lost them all.
Yeah, he has.
So it's a big test for him because...
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, who they got in the semis, though? I think Arsenal have got Villarreal. I know that much, because it's obviously Emery going back there.
Is it Man United Ajax, or is it Roma, or...?
I think it's Roma. It's not like a given that they're going to win that game.
No. But, let me have a look. I'm going to have a look. Oh.
Yeah, it's not a given at all that they win that game, but it's not a given Arsenal win. Yeah, the way Arsenal are playing.
Yeah, Roma, Man United, Arsenal, Villarreal.
Yeah.
They'll both lose it.
Go on, Roma, Villarreal finals what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
But yeah, these elite clubs. To be honest though, and I know I shouldn't want this, but I want Chelsea to beat Real Madrid.
Oh yeah, to be fair, I'd agree that I don't want Real Madrid because of Perez.
I cannot stand that man, mate. He is the worst man in football. Like, he is the devil, man. That man.
Now you know why I hate Real Madrid. Like all
these
years, you've asked me, why do you hate Real Madrid, mate? Why do you hate it?
Talk to me about this. How long has he been there, Oscar? How long has he been there?
He's been there. I think he's had 2 terms because he started the Galacticos era, where everything became about money. Like all the transfer fees went boom through the roof because of that. Because he started that big thing, and then obviously he came back and he got Ronaldo, and he's just spent mad money again. That's all it's about, though, Madrid.
So when does the next? How does it work, bro? So is there a chance for him to be voted out? Like,
he might resign apparently if he doesn't get his own way. He's still pushing for this kind of nonsense in that lot. So it's difficult how you come back from that, though. You know, when you're just like sold like a massive, like even trying to buy players in that lot. If you're trying to buy like Neymar or Mbappe and you're saying, yeah, come to us kind of thing, and they're thinking, well, hang on a minute. I'm not playing 80-minute matches, mate. I'm not playing. That's what I think.
It's like, what pissed me off is like we're in all this debt, and I think the worst comment that he made for me was, it will help the smaller teams because we will buy their players.
Yeah. That's his mentality, mate. That's his mentality. He couldn't even name the 6 English clubs. He forgot Tottenham.
Oh yeah, he forgot Tottenham, didn't he?
It was like my granddad doing like a speech on like European football. Like,
did you see the I don't know where it was in the world, but the interview, not the interview, but that anchor, and he went, there are some huge English clubs and Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Oh, it was so funny, man. I want them all out, but yeah, that pissed me off the most is that Perez basically said it will help because we will buy their players, but it's like, can you imagine what the transfer fees would have been like then? Because I was saying it earlier, Harry Maguire, 80 million currently. If this became a reality and the clubs knew that these guys were getting 3.5 billion just for signing up, that Harry Maguire next time around will be 180 million. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it's just fucking insane, man. I can't stand the man. I can't stand him.
But the gap between those clubs and everyone else would have just been
but at the minute it's getting shorter and there's more parity because Leicester are breaking in regularly, West Ham, and everything's getting a little bit closer, it seems.
But now it's just like, it's madness, really. But no, that's what they want now. They want that gap to be big. They want to have their own competition where it's just them. Real Madrid.
Foden's been bossing this,
Yeah, he has. He's been man the match.
I know. He's just put the ball out there, but he's been bossing
it's been unreal. But they couldn't even beat Getafe at the weekend, Real Madrid, and they're talking about these smaller clubs and that lot. Juventus got beat by Atalanta, I think, as well. Like,
out of all them clubs at the weekend, there was only 3 of them that won.
Yeah.
3 of them. And Man United was Burnley. I'm not sure who the others were, but only 3 of them won. Obviously,
I think it was Atletico and Barca are the only other things that won. But yeah, it is an absolute joke, mate. It's an absolute joke.
Mate. It's an absolute joke. Travesty. But yeah, I can't stand that, man. So, do you know, because the way it works is like people just put up for presidency, don't they? And then they get voted in. Is that right?
Most teams, it's like, it's almost like they have like elections between because with Real Madrid and Barcelona, they have like socios where you actually pay to become like a member. When you become a member, you get voting rights. So Barcelona just have theirs. Real Madrid, I'm not sure when that is. I'm not sure when theirs is, but theirs works a bit differently. But Real Madrid are a bit more private in terms of they're a lot more linked to the government in terms of this endless cycle of money. I don't know the ins and outs, but I've never quite understood how Real Madrid's run and how they've always been in debt. Not just now, they've always been in debt of some kind of sort. So I'm not sure how that club works, to be honest. But in terms of like an election, I think as well for Real Madrid, you've got to pull up about 50 million just to even stand. So normally, because that Perez is so rich, what's happened the last couple of years is no one else has been able to stand.
Really?
You just got it anyway. So this is the thing with Real Madrid. It's such a villains to football club.
Is it?
Honestly, it can't. So I'm pretty sure that's right. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's right in terms of Real Madrid. But you got to pull up like 50 mil, I think, to even stand. But I'm not sure why. But yeah, and the other thing as well, when he was trying to say like the pandemic's cost us money in that lot, and then it showed like the charts. I'm thinking we've only made 400 million this year on match day revenue.
And like what pisses me off, don't play crazy money for players like Bale. Then do you see what I'm saying?
Just let him go, let him rot in the reserves on £300 a week.
Yeah.
Hazard, they spent 100 million on Hazard. He's not played this calendar. I mean, he's been injured, but they spent the money.
Yeah, but he turned up fat.
Yeah, well, he did. That was such a complete waste of talent. That Hazard, he could have become like the heir to Messi's throne. Because when he went to the Liga, that was where the opportunity was there. Big chance to like make himself like Ronaldo's replacement, and he just ridiculous talent though. Hazard, ridiculous. There's talk of him going back to Chelsea as well, and that lot is.
It's mad because it takes. That's why Ronaldo, he just dedicated himself to the fucking game. Whereas, because it's like people said that about Rooney, didn't they? Said like if he was as dedicated as Ronaldo, he could have gone on to even bigger things, kind of vibe. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought Rooney was on the pitch. He was.
But I mean, there's a different. Like Ronaldo was.
He got himself in trouble all the time, didn't he? Rooney?
Yeah,
and he was never
women and that.
The thing with Rooney though is, I think because he was English, I think there was a lot of more hype for him than probably what.
Yeah. Well, I always remember the Jack Wilshere thing, and Guardiola in his interview said, "We've got 100 of them in Spain."
Jack Wilshere, even at his very best, would have struggled to get in like a top 10 Spanish team kind of thing. He wasn't like that. It was only because he was different to your typical English midfielder in terms of, he was a different kind of player in that lot, but he wasn't that standout kind of thing. You know what I mean? He wasn't, even without the injuries in that lot. yeah, it's a madness really. But like Rooney, don't go, like 2022, he was insanely good. But even when he was at his peak, I don't think he ever really. He was never threatening Ballon d'Ors, was he? I'm not saying that just because he's a Man United player.
No.
He was never like
Walker into Mahrez. He's got a score now. He's passed. Oh,
keep messing up.
Good defending, Konza.
They keep messing up in front of goal, City.
Yeah,
really, a bit like they were against us, but they had chances to kill this.
To be honest, I thought Mahrez was gonna put it in, mate. To be fair,
has been good today at all.
The one that's looked dangerous and Foden, but
yeah, I think City have been a little bit compared to what they have done this season. They've been a little bit not quite on it tonight.
Someone's just asked who got a red card. Look, not even been updated it.
Oh, Stones and Cash.
Yeah. Cash red.
Cash red. It's like a game show.
Yeah, Charlie he had a bet on for 4 Villa corners. It's never going to happen anyway, mate. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 players sent off. That's right, mate. 1 for City, 1 for Villa. 10 men apiece.
Been a crap second half, this, though.
Tasman might target into Watkins. Oh, challenge Walker. Oh, foul. Yeah. Do you think Walker starts at right back for England?
Probably, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's probably the favourite.
Let me just quickly go to Billy Snowden. He's been mentioning it for a while. Sorry, Billy, I've seen it, but Jack O'Connell, mate, from Sheffield United.
I mean, he won't go to the Championship for me. He won't. He'll be the play. He's the one player I don't think goes to the Championship. I think he stays in the Prem. But look at our centre backs though. What we've got: Llorente, Strauch, Cooper, Koch. He just doesn't. I don't think. Even like taking my Leeds glasses off, I still don't think O'Connell starts for us. To be honest, in our team. But I think
we don't go for a centre back, do we? We don't go for a centre back.
No, I don't think. I think for a Newcastle, O'Connell is absolutely perfect for like a Newcastle or a Burnley or someone like that. You know, in terms of or a Palace. You know, there's no way he'll go to the Championship and be playing games for Sheffield United.
You don't think?
I think you look at Sheffield United without him; they've been awful without him. You know.
Yeah, it fell to bits for him, didn't it?
Exactly. As soon as he got injured, Hal mentioned it like early in the season. As soon as he got, I think honestly, Sheffield United will be all right if they get the manager appointment right because they've got Brewster and McBurney who are proven in the Championship. That's a lethal partnership in the Championship. Big man,
it is 100%. I think Brewster will light it up in the Championship.
Yeah, I think. Oh, they'll do a Norwich for me, Sheffield United. Unless they get the manager appointment wrong. If they put someone in who's they should have just stuck with Wilder, shouldn't they? They should have just pushed to stick Wilder in. And that was a complete mess up. That because the problem he
tried to resign though, didn't he? Numerous times beforehand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine Wilder's not easy to work with. I can definitely imagine that. And it's because the thing is, Wilder, if he turns up in the Championship, like and ends up at Brentford or someone like that. It's going to make it really difficult for them to go back up because he's going to get a job in the summer, isn't he? He's definitely going to get a job in the summer because Hodgson's leaving Palace by the sounds of things. Bruce, will he stay at Newcastle? Probably not. I don't know. Championship clubs probably going to sack managers. Some of the teams going down probably going to change managers. Like I don't think Sam stays at West Brom.
No, neither do I, mate.
I think he's too proud to manage the Championship.
I mean, he did it with West Ham, didn't he? Did he bring them up?
Yeah, a long time ago that though. Now it was. He did bring West Ham up, didn't he? Was it West Ham? Yeah, it was. Yeah, and Bolton as well. But yeah, it's right at the start, towards the start of his career. That wasn't it though. I can't see it. I can't see him going to the Championship, but he's not going to get another job in the Premier, is he?
No.
Yeah,
Can't see it.
Mourinho, like, where's Mourinho go next season?
He goes somewhere in Europe, mate. I think
he
done in it.
International. I think he gets an international job.
It's a good shout. I don't think he's done in. I think he's done in England now. So maybe he goes.
Where can he go in England?
Italy. Well, nowhere in England. In England.
He obviously can't go Arsenal because he's just managed to help them. Liverpool aren't going to sack Klopp. He's not going to go back to scum. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? That big six.
Where's he gone? I always liked his Inter Milan side, Nick.
Yeah, but Inter are absolutely brilliant at the minute.
Yeah, they are.
Going back there. Might go Juve. Juve got Pirlo. He's been absolutely shockingly bad. Well, the best. That was such a... Why do clubs do that? Lampard, Pirlo in this lot. I'm thinking, why would you... Like, you see that rumour of Sarri going to Tottenham?
No, I've not seen that, no.
That'd be interesting. I think Sarri would be all right there, to be honest.
I think Nuno Espirito Santo might go.
He's lost that appeal, though, hasn't he? Because in terms of like what's happened to Wolves this season, I think before...
Yeah, it's gone off the boil, hasn't it?
It's an obvious one, but it'd be interesting what Tottenham do. Like, obviously, Nagelsmann's mentioned.
Mate, he's going to Bayern.
Yeah, I think he is. That's
Nagelsmann's going to Bayern 100% now.
The Bundesliga is mad, though. Like, all that happens there is managers leave and they just go work their way up the league, kind of thing. They've all left the club and they're a gang of Gary Monks, basically. Yeah, they're a gang of Gary Monks. They just like leave and then just move their way up the table, kind of thing. But they are. But I can't see that. I mean, not getting him, kind of thing. Should have just stuck with Mourinho.
Yeah. Should have just stuck with Mourinho.
Imagine though, if Tottenham win on Sunday, Mourinho's getting himself in that parade somehow. He's taking the credit for that if they win it. They're not
100%.
They'll get battered by City either way, I think.
What do you think? They should have kept him in. I don't understand the Ryan Mason one. I don't think, honestly, if you're backing anyone to beat City over one game, it's Mourinho.
His record in finals is just ridiculously good. He doesn't lose them kind of games. He just, I think it's his experience in them games. He just never, no matter where he's been, he's always kind of won them kind of games, hasn't he? He's so yeah, you probably
apparently, I don't know if you've seen this. They were linked to Scott Parker, bro.
Them cardigans, mate. You can't ignore them cardigans.
It should bring. I reckon people would buy them if they put them in club shop. Little Scott Parker cardies, mate. I think they'd be all over it. Cascarino fancies Bielsa to Spurs. That will never, ever happen. Bernardo Silva, Gundogan on the edge. Can they kill it with 30 seconds on the clock? Fernandinho and Rodri. That's some midfield to try and get past.
Yeah. Fernandinho he's a dirty player, Fernandinho.
Yeah. Well, look what he did to Rafinha, the little bell end.
But he is a quality player.
Yeah.
Like, he'll do the same to Mbappe, like 5 minutes in against PSG. Just trying, or Neymar, he'll just absolutely go through them.
Yeah.
First challenge.
Yeah, we'll do, mate. You're right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of other managers kind of outside the top six who could go to Tottenham.
No, man, they're all shit.
Moyes isn't going to get a job like that because of what happened at Thingy. He won't get a job like that.
No.
I mean,
no, Moyes. Moyes
he won't go there. He won't go there. They won't go for that. Rodgers is probably the shout, but why would you leave Leicester?
Yeah, I know Rodgers
Leicester
has been
got
linked.
better squads than Tottenham at the minute. If you take Kane and Son out of Tottenham, Leicester, no doubt about it, and they're going to lose one of them. They're 100% going to lose Kane or Son. Yeah,
I agree, mate. There's some 100%, definitely. Right, mate. That's it. It's finished. Although we haven't really looked at the game, spoke about the game. We've just chatted shit for almost 2 hours, but it's been good. I've enjoyed it, mate.
Tottenham.
It's never happening. Never happening. I don't know who they'll go. I think they might go Espirito Santo. We'll have to wait and see. But Oscar, thank you as always for joining me, mate. You know what I mean? It's like you're home from home, mate. Home from home. Time for bed. I've been yawning my head off. Yes, 100% German Munez. It is time for bed. We've got on All Leeds TV coming up, bro. We have
quiz tomorrow.
Quiz tomorrow. Quiz tomorrow night.
And then is it Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's Thursday tomorrow.
No.
Yeah,
it is. Sorry, it's Thursday tomorrow, yeah.
Then Friday with Terry.
Yeah, we've got opposition preview with Terry, yeah.
And Before the Whistle Blows.
Before the Whistle Blows, yeah.
That's on Friday. Double header on Friday. Double header on
Double
Friday.
header, yeah.
Saturday, we'll have your big match preview. Sunday, it is the big one. It is the big one.
Definitely. Game day on Sunday. Looking forward to it, hopefully.
If we win on Sunday and City win, do we then give City the title?
I'm not sure.
Officially. Imagine that. Sure. I'm not sure if we do. Is it too early for that? But
I don't know. But let's hope that can be a thing. Let's hope that can be a thing.
That is a thing. Yeah, we're going to say that's a thing.
Definitely. Aston Villa remaining in 11th. Leeds still in 10th, sitting pretty, looking good. Happy fucking days.
I'm not worried about Villa. I'm not.
No.
I think I can't see us not finishing top 10. To be honest, I think we're better than Villa for me.
100%. Thank you, everyone, as always, for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and if you're new here, please smash a like on the stream. And I might see you tomorrow night for Leicester versus West Brom. But I think I'm very tired, so I think I might need to have a night off tomorrow. But we shall see. Thank you, as always, for watching on. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you all in a bit. Peace.